Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where we are here on Board Game Arena once again for our Wednesday night head-to-head duel. We are going to be playing the 37th game on the best board games of all time list, which is TZolk'in. So we're continuing our Daniel Tascini adventures, and actually, what's interesting is if you look at the box, it says it's designed by Daniel Tascini, but I believe this is also designed by Simone Luciane of Marco Polo fame, and I've been playing one of his games recently, which is Barrage, which I've been enjoying, so let's bring in my opponent, Chris. Hey,
Yeah,
Chris, how's it going?
yeah. Oh, one sec, Mike. I'm just on the phone to Michael. Yeah,
Wait, you're talking to Michael?
yeah. Talk to him every day, or almost every day.
Really?
It's Mike. Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
So I haven't spoken. Well, first off, this is very rude. You're all supposed to be on my show, but but also I haven't spoken to him since I beat him at Half Truth.
Oh yeah, he said. I think he's avoiding you because he felt you kind of cheated at Half Truth.
What? Googling's not cheating. That's just using your ingenuity.
It's just Mike being Mike. You know what he's like, Michael. Yeah. What do you want me to ask if he wants to play this game with us then?
I suppose it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's see if he wants to play. Does he know how to play?
Zolk'in? Do you know how to play Zolk'in, Michael? You do. Okay, cool. I'll bring you up.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hey.
How you doing? I can't believe you won at Half Truth. I've been busy.
What is happening?
I don't know why that was so funny. But yeah, no, Michael told me he was avoiding you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad timing. You phoned me at the wrong time.
It's absolutely ridiculous. The guy that doesn't know general knowledge actually beats the guy who does know general knowledge. I've been too busy.
I'm the only one of us that hasn't been on a game show.
This is the problem with this is the problem now. Michael's such a polite person that now he feels compelled to sit here for 2 hours and play a game with you, even though he doesn't want to.
Well, I went away and licked my wounds and just read Wikipedia nonstop.
Well, I'm sure your general knowledge will come in handy during TZolk'in.
I have been to the Mayan Peninsula, the Yucatan. So yeah, who knows?
I'm sure that will be useful in winning this game.
I'll get out my photo. See where I've not been since I last saw you, and that is the hairdresser.
We noticed.
I don't think any of us have. I've got my proper samurai buns on.
No.
But
I've got proper locks going. Now I'll be able to do a man bun soon.
That I want to see.
but
I need to get mine cut because mine's getting all knotted and stuff. So I have to condition. I have to comb it daily. It's a nightmare.
Tribulation.
Good God. Yeah, hair maintenance. Who's got time for that? I'm going to shave it off. Nobody's looking at it anyway.
Hey, Haggers. Hey, Helen back. You right?
That's Hallenbeck. That's Ollie's webcam. That's from the 1980s. Michael's using a MacBook, so we'll see. Well, hopefully that'll go well.
Although it is my technology, it is me using the technology. So
This is true.
Anything could go wrong.
Could be an issue.
The the tiebreaker actually in TZolk'in, by the way, is whoever has a photo of them closest to Chichen Itza. So, Michael, you might... yeah, it's true. If the scores are tied at the end, whoever's been closest to this place is the winner.
Me! I've stood on it!
Do you have photographic evidence?
Yeah.
I could get it.
Yeah, well, you might have to.
Yeah, photos didn't happen.
It was many moons ago. It was 2009.
The good news is we know with Michael it's genuine because he can't Photoshop.
This is true. I'm like, what does Photoshop do?
Is that where I can buy photos? Yeah.
Oh, it's going into this door.
Clue's right there in the name. Come on.
All right, listen.
I remember old school, going into a store and printing them off.
All right, quiet you goofs. I'm going to talk about TZolk'in for a minute. I'll do a brief introduction to how the game works. I'm not going to run down all the rules for you guys. Has this worked? Have we got BGA up now? I won't talk about all of the rules for how the game works, but what I will do is just give you a quick oversight of what we're going to be doing. This is another Daniel Tascini worker placement game, and co-designed with Simone Luciani, and it's from 2012, and it's now rated number 37 on BGG, so we're going to find out whether we think that that's effective and accurate. But as you can see from the board here, it's a worker placement game. It's got some Euro-style tracks, which everybody loves. In fact, it's got 6 tracks, which is the appropriate number of tracks for a Euro game. It's got 2 card marketplaces at the bottom of the board, and it's got 5 worker placement areas around a central cog. And this forms the unique worker placement element of the game. Each player begins the game with a number of workers. We've all got 3, but we can also pick these starting resource tiles, shown here in the middle of my screen. We each have 4 random ones, which could affect the amount of workers we start with, among other things, like our starting resources. We're going to, on our turn, we're trying to accrue victory points. Whoever has the most victory points at the end is the winner, and you're going to get victory points for doing a number of things available in the game. Each of these 5 cogs around the board represents worker placement spaces, and on your turn you can either put workers down on the cogs or pick those workers back up. You can't do both, just one. You can put down any number of workers, but every worker you place after the first one costs corn, which is the most important resource in the game. You can pick up any number of workers as well, which doesn't have a price. When you pick up a worker, you activate the space above them. And when I say the space above them, that means one of these spaces around the outside of one of these 5 cogs, the cog you pick them up from. The catch is that if you place them in the... How should I term this? If you place... I want to say the leftmost space, but it's not really the leftmost space. But you can see each of the spaces. I can probably bring up my bigger...
Space 0.
Lowest value?
Yeah, space 0. They're called the lowest space is space 0.
Yeah, it's just a little hard to see on BGA, but I've made the board a bit bigger there, guys. So you can see here that some of the space in the over here by the 11 o'clock. Is this 11 o'clock? Yes.
Yeah.
The 11 o'clock spot is 0 corn, and this goes up increasingly in value. You must put your worker in the open space closest to the 0. So if the 0 is taken, you go to the 1. If the 1 is taken, you go to the 2. If the 1 and the 2 are taken but the 0 is open, you go to the 0. So you pay the corn price above the worker, in addition to perhaps paying an extra fee if the worker's not the first one you've placed this round. Then, once the worker is placed, at the end, once you've placed all of your workers on these positions, at the end of... Everyone will have a chance to do this. Everyone will do one of the 2 things. And then after everyone's gone, this central cog will tick around, which forms one of the rounds of the 27 rounds that make up the game. And when the cog chain ticks, all the other cogs tick as well, which will move your workers from the leftmost space here towards the rightmost space, which is... It is I guess, an increasingly powerful space, but in some cases they're not always increasing in power, they're just different, and you want to try and plan around where you want to be. It's not always optimal to get to the rightmost space. You want to grab them when the timing is right, and that's the key issue. You want to make sure you time these things effectively. If you miss a space, you can always pay a corn to go backwards. You cannot pay to go forwards. But, it might be worth it to you, it might not be worth it to you. The thing is, corn is super valuable, because whenever we hit a quarter turn around this central cog, you're going to hit one of these colored gear arms. I know there's a technical term for these, but it's spokes.
Spokes, I think. No, spokes are the bit that go. Spokes are the connection from the center, aren't they? Teeth. Teeth is correct.
Teeth.
Thank you.
That's
it.
Haggers on the ball. So when you get to these, when you get to one of these colored teeth, when you get to a brown one, you have to feed all your workers. So you start with 3, but you can go up to 6 by unlocking additional workers here on the yellow wheel. You have to feed them 2 corn every quarter section. Additionally, when you get to the 50% around the dial, you'll perform an interim scoring round where you'll score some points for temples. And I think that's it, Chris? Is it just temples?
You score points for temples. You remove age 1 buildings and replace them with these 2 buildings, and you still have to feed workers at that point.
Yeah, every quarter turn you feed the workers, but at the 50% mark you also do some other things. Yeah. And then in the final, when you get back round to the final tooth, you do endgame scoring. And you feed again?
You feed again.
Yeah, always got to be feeding. So corn, super important.
Yeah, and you lose 10 points for every worker you can't feed.
Do you have a degree? Do you actually have a degree in engineering, Heggers? Heggers is in chat. I was literally about to say if we have any engineers in chat, and I was like, we don't. But maybe we do. I thought you were a photographer. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Maybe he has multiple skills.
It is possible to be more than one thing. This is true.
Exactly. You're a board game YouTuber, and you're also I can't say it because it's a rude word. You're a board game YouTuber. I'm trying to think of a word that's rude but not like actually mean. You're a board game YouTuber, and you're also a prat. There you go.
Oh. So, yeah, if you don't feed your workers, you lose 2 points for each worker you can't feed. 2 victory points.
Those are 2, yeah. Why did I think it was 10?
Because I think I failed to feed like 5 people last time.
You did it a lot.
It's true.
The atheist strategy. No gods and all starvation.
We can see that Michael's been selected at as first player.
Have I?
You have. If I bring this up
cool.
here, we can see that Michael's got this little head here, which means he's the first player. So the dial will change when it gets back to him.
Mm-hmm. And there is a way of taking that. First player won't move unless we actually seek it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Difter, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Hey, Difter. Missed you the last couple of streams, actually, I think. It's good to have you back.
I apologize now. It's far too complicated to have so many windows open, so I can't look at the chat. But hi, everyone. I'm finding it difficult having...
Difter expresses pleasure that you're back.
Oh, that's very nice.
But he didn't show up in time to see our amazingly natural and genuine basic reintroduction of you. That was not staged whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's. I was about to say it's nice to be back. I don't know. Depends if I lose or not.
I need to pick mine. Michael was explaining the whole game. I did not take that time to pick what.
I picked my 2.
Okay, I've picked 1, and I'm gonna pick another one.
So there is, just to give you guys a quick insight into the 5 dials, this green dial here involves farming and generally produces corn. This brown dial up here produces, at the top, I say brown, beige dial produces goods and different kinds of resources, including crystal skulls, which are needed for the blue dial, Chichen Itza, at the bottom, which generally gets you victory points, but can only be utilized with a crystal skull. The yellow dial next to it allows you to trade corn for resources and various other things, including advancements on the temple track, and it also unlocks another worker. And the brown one here allows you to progress along the technology tracks and also build these monuments and buildings down the bottom. The monuments are the row along the top, which unlock endgame scoring conditions, and they're only available until there's only one of each, so if you get it, the other guys don't get it. And then the buildings along the bottom are buildings, and they give you bonuses and things like that, different kinds of bonuses.
Automatically feeding your workers is pretty good.
Exactly, so you've got one here that feeds your workers, you've got one here that knocks discount on all your workers. This one here will advance you on a technology track and also up a temple. Temples will give you a small resource benefit when you get to the 50% mark, which will be stone, gold, or wood, or a crystal skull if you're sufficiently far up the green track. And they'll also get you the victory points on the right during the 50% mark and at the end of the game. And is that right, Chris? No. The one on the right is...
The one on the left is mid-game scoring. The one, so for example, the brown temple and leftmost temple is actually more valuable at midway than it is at the end game.
Wait, sorry, the victory points in the spaces are in-game scoring?
Oh, sorry. In the spaces are both end-game scoring and mid-game scoring. Sorry, no. Sorry, my bad. They are end-game scoring only. But do you see the ones? See the ones at the very top, like literally the top most things on the board.
Oh yes.
It's a 6 and a 2 over the brown one, a 2 and a 6 over the gold one, and a 4 and a 4 over the green one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we got him.
Okay, so though the left of each pair is scored for that is scored at mid-game, and the right of each pair is scored at end game, and it's whoever's furthest up in relation to other players, regardless of position. So the brown god goes out of fashion, I guess, as the culture advances.
So what happens if we tie, Chris, for position on the temple track?
I
Do we
don't
split
know,
the points?
actually. Yeah, I imagine so, but I actually don't know.
I want to say that you both get it.
You're just making that up. You don't know shit.
I'm convinced you haven't read the rule book. I'm pretty sure I taught you this game, Michael.
My limited experience likes me to say, well, why can't we all share?
Only friendly ties.
Exactly. Why isn't this a co-op? No? Oh, okay.
We're currently playing a co-op. It's called Pandemic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he went there.
I went there. Why did Haggard say, "Don't worry"? And who are you talking to? Don't worry. I mostly just swap between being friendly to and abusing Chris. What are you saying that in response to?
I think I want. I
picked my two, by the way.
This one and this one.
Yes. And there we go.
Oh my word.
And they're off.
Ooh, Mikey has not much food
No.
to start with.
Worried me.
It's alright. It worked out for me last time, Michael. You'll be fine.
Why is there some black things on this dial?
Because Deborah's not here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's simulating a fourth player. Just blocking. So actually, just a little little interesting thing, those same wealth tiles that we drew. I don't know if you ever noticed at the very bottom they have the names of a wheel and a position. So you actually draw a number of those for the function of deciding where those black pieces go.
Right.
They use a similar mechanism in Teotihuacan, which is also Daniel Tascini, but not Simone Luciani.
So Michael's going for food, it seems. Oh, he's also spending an extra food to go for buildings.
That's indeed. Oh god, this is stressful. And my turn.
Okay, my
So
turn.
yes, I'm off. We're off, as the horse racing says.
I'm also gonna jump in here for food.
Makes sense.
And I'm gonna pay. That cost me 1 because I had to. Because Michael took the 0 space. But the benefit of paying that 1 means I'm now further up that track. So
Indeed.
So I'm going to have to pay one food to place a second person, and 2 food extra because I'm going there. Nah.
Oh my god.
I know. I am full of surprises.
Wild.
Do I want to go anywhere else? I can't afford to. I can only go in 0 spaces now because I only have 2 food left. So I can't go on the Tikal red wheel.
But don't you have to pay? Don't you have to pay food? Oh, Mike's got loads of. Oh no.
This is my third worker now, so it would cost 2 food just to place him. So I can only place him on 0 spaces.
Yes, that's right.
No, Difter, this is the
game. Michael
special. He's not coming back after this.
I'm ending turn.
I'm on probation. If I do well, I might be invited back. If I win, I'm not.
Mike just made it very clear it doesn't matter how you do.
No, what matters is how well I do.
The Halloween month with Michael, that's
God, yes.
It wouldn't be Halloween without Michael. This is true.
It's true.
Oh, you guys, I was looking at this crazy game for... Oh, no, never mind. I just remembered it doesn't work on Mac. God damn it, Michael. In your stupid Mac.
It does. The one we
No, not the one we looked at. A different one. I saw another really cool one for Halloween, but it's not going to work.
What was it?
It's called...
I could get a laptop.
Dun, 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 dun. What was it called?
You're voluntarily scared now?
Oh, no, maybe not. This seems a silly idea.
And where are you going now? Where'd you go, Michael? Mike, rather.
It doesn't matter. I'm undoing it. I hate it.
This is the one thing I do like about this game.
Undo.
Undo.
Go back in
Reset.
time.
The thing is, I started placing people, and then I was like, wait a minute, everyone's in the spots I want, which sucks.
It's like, boo.
Welcome to gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you, new?
Why did I go last? What do I get as a bonus for going last? Nothing. This sucks.
Actually, that's a good point. Do you get any? Well, yeah.
I went last
I don't
time.
think you do. Yeah.
But I went first, and then I had all sort of like pressures of going first. The horror and pressure of going first. Can't go.
But like I said, the thing about going last, it just means you have to pay more to go onto the track, but it also means that you start further ahead on that track.
Exactly. You can get your things quicker.
Only if you've got the corn, boys. Only if you've got the corn.
This is true.
Oh, do you want to explain that piece of food that just went onto the tooth? Now that I know it's called a tooth, Mike.
Yes, so every time this rotates, a piece of food will be added to the tooth that just went past the thingy, the clicker clacker here. There's a first player spot over here that allows you to take the first player marker. It's the only spot in the game where you can place a worker and immediately pick that worker back up. And when you do that, you become first player and you also collect all the food.
That's it. What did you
I'm
do, Mike?
so confused that I'm green.
I know. I wanted to be green. I just went on the 12 o'clock wheel, which was an error because I wanted to go in the food wheel as well, but I'm an idiot.
Oh, the Achille. Yeah, okay, cool.
I am a fool, and I did it wrong. If I lose now, this is the moment. This is the pivotal moment.
I'm gonna. Do I want to pull these workers back? I kind of do, don't I?
Because if I lose, this is purely the only reason why. Nothing to do with my ineptitude in the rest of the game.
I'm going to pull these workers back, get 4 food plus 1 because of my technology on the agriculture track. And then I'm going to go here and get 2 wood as well. Wood, please.
Wood, please.
Oh, I could burn the forest. I won't.
If you burn the forest, it angers the gods.
And we don't want to anger the gods. Hell no.
It's not that big a deal. I did it loads last time. I still got 34 points.
Loads.
You angered it loads.
Oh, I haven't ended my turn, sorry.
I angered the gods like 3 or 4 times.
I have no workers to pick. Why are you offering me more?
And you were only just behind me, Mike.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Michael. All right. I'm going to put down a worker. What do I have? 4 corn?
Heggers is asking who's the bigger fool or the fool who follows, and the answer is Obi-Wan Kenobi is the biggest fool because he hid from Anakin on his home planet.
Sure.
Well, but Anakin never found him, so, you know.
Well, that's true, yeah. You know what? You can't argue that logic, Mike. It worked. It obviously worked.
Surprisingly, what is the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, we never thought it would work, but it did.
Yeah. You know what, Chris? The thing about having Aetherfields on your shelf and not playing it is Aetherfields is not ranked the 36th best board game in the world. This is.
The 37th, Chris. Let's not give it
sorry.
any undue credit that it's not. Guys, by the way, I was sleeving Aetherfields last night. It took like 3 hours.
Wow.
You see, you say you haven't got time for things, Mike, and then you spend 3 hours.
You spend 3 hours.
Aetherfields.
I had to do it.
Wow, do you know what you
You could have just not sleeved your games like a normal
It's a deck
person.
builder, damn it. It needs to be sleeved.
Do you know
Besides-
what you're missing?
Should have streamed it, Mike.
Heggers, you know, don't get me started on how it feels to spend all of this time creating board game content and then only to discover that the most popular thing you've ever done is an unboxing of a game.
Until
I'm like, why do I even bother learning rules?
Until the unboxing of Aetherfields, the most popular thing you'd ever done was the reboxing of Too Many Bones.
the transitional boxing of Too Many Bones.
It makes me wonder why me and Michael are here.
Although, do you know what you're missing, Mike? All I have to say to you is Seventh Wonder. No, it's not Seventh Wonder. What do I mean?
Seventh continent.
Seventh continent.
Oh my god. Jeez, that day. That day haunts me.
Hours.
Hey, Michael,
Hours.
pay attention. What's going on?
It's your turn, Mike.
It's
Michael.
been your turn for a while.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Well, we never said, by the way, the game last. Oh, maybe you did say, but the game. In case you didn't, the game lasts one full rotation of the wheel.
Yeah.
So we're already 3 turns out of 27 into the game. It's
But
surprising. how quick
if you
it
take
goes.
the first player spot, once per game you can also advance the wheel in extra space, causing havoc and anarchy, and nobody will like it.
It's true. Apart from you, I assume. This is always tricky. Problem is, if you place all your workers, you have to retrieve one next turn, at least one. That's
Yeah, exactly.
the problem.
I made that error
game.
before.
Yeah,
That's
so you
where
need
this
to make
game
sure
is-
they're in spaces where they... Chris is in chat. Hey, Chris, how you doing? He was there for the whole unboxing of Ether Fields, and it was his fault that we unboxed the 5th player before Creatures of Ether Fields. But in hindsight, I think that was the right way around to do it. So good call, Chris from chat, who is not Chris on the show.
I just went to the top wheel and the rightmost wheel and also the food wheel, the resource wheel and the food wheel and the upgrade wheel, I guess we'll call them.
It says here, you must place a worker or beg for a corn. I'm going to beg.
Beg, damn it.
I'm going to
Beg.
pick up this guy here and do this thing and advance.
Chris
here.
hasn't left the house since Ether Fields. Did Chris get a lot? I was on the Ether Fields stream for, I said probably about an hour in total in different sections. Did Chris get a lot of abuse from chat? I don't remember. I don't remember being witness to this.
Michael.
He says he's afraid to leave the house since then.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Right.
Tons of my chat is known for their viciousness and aggressiveness.
Hey man, board gamers can be vicious.
Totally.
But only within the rules.
Right, so I went on the 12 o'clock wheel and the food wheel. And now I'm ending my turn.
God, I've got such a huge problem going on here. And that problem is being productive. Okay, I'm going to pull back this food... No, sorry, no, I'm not going to pull back this one first on the TCal wheel and upgrade my agriculture by spending 2 wood. Which means I can now harvest from cornfields even if there's no corn tile available. It also means that now when I take this guy off the food wheel, he'll get 4 food for fishing instead of 3. And that is the end of my turn.
Ah, I have no technology. I have no intelligence.
I've decided the kind of what I want to try and achieve this game, and I'm like, we're almost a quarter way through the game, and I have not even started towards my ultimate objective.
Oh, I need points. Points.
Everyone knows points makes you a cool winner.
Hey, Chris.
Yes. Why am I looking over here?
Quiet, Michael, it's your turn! Hallenbeck, thank you so much. Yeah, I did notice that following the Etherfields stream, we are now on 7K subs. And I did say I'd do something nice, so I'll probably organize some kind of giveaway for all the subscribers on the channel at some point in the near future. It's a big milestone, and I'm just incredibly pleased that everyone honestly, for all my previous complaining about that, it's all in jest. I really am super glad everyone enjoyed the Etherfields unboxing. I actually was a little nervous that I would not do it justice, which is probably why it's 2.5 hours long. But I really wanted to make sure that everyone got what they wanted out of it, and there's been a huge amount of positive feedback. So, it's just really, really, it just makes me pleased that everyone enjoyed it so much, and could alleviate a little bit of their excitement and for the game themselves. A little bit of that what's the word? Anticipation.
Yeah. So
where are we at, boys?
We just missed Michael demonstrating he clearly has been checking up strategies.
So literally,
Look what he's just done.
Literally at the start of the game, I was like, right, The last time I played this, I did so bad because I didn't construct anything. So I looked at the buildings and the monuments below, and then I was like, ooh, that's interesting cards there. These cards here, like, if you take these cards, it means you don't have to feed your workers. So I was like, oh, there's one there, which means, oh, one of my workers doesn't require no coin. I picked that in one of my starting tiles. I was like, winning, winning, winning. But then I was like, I saw the one that was for forward. And then it was like, if you have 2 of these cards, then feeding all your workers costs no coin. So now I don't have to worry about feeding my people for the entire game.
You have to feed one of them. As it stands right now. No, just because you have 1 free and been building and 1 free in your starting tiles. That's 2 you don't have to pay for at all. And the other one says each worker costs 1 fewer corn. So your third one still costs 1 corn.
No, but it says if you have 2 of these types of buildings.
But you don't.
You don't. You've got 2. They're 2
it's
slightly
distinct
different
to the
buildings.
one on the right. They're slightly different.
Oh, damn it! I misunderstood.
That's okay. You can still get another.
Yeah,
one
you
of
can
those
still
faster.
feed 3 people for 1 corn though, instead of 6, which is a pretty good deal.
You're doing it right, mate.
Okay.
It's only slightly less good than you thought it was. That's all.
I'm trying. Where did you get
the 5 wood from?
So I started with a wood. I took this wood here on the 11 o'clock wheel, on the 12 o'clock wheel, and then I took 3 wood from the corn and wood wheel to give me 5.
You jam.
So, see, this is what I've been doing. You think I've been going away just doing nothing, but no, someone has been learning.
Michael talks a big game. He's all like, "Oh, watch me fail. This is where I lose the game." Blah blah blah. You know, and he does it because he's not confident. But then when he wins, he makes us all feel real bad.
Wood, please. Mike, if you're done, by the way, you gotta press end turn.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
He's inept! Get it!
Yeah, how can one simultaneously be so adept and inept? It's incredible.
You are welcome.
Get out of here with your free workers. I don't want to hear about it.
Now I need to sort my life out with technology. I need education. Oh, crystal skulls.
Do I want to waste another turn? So bad.
How long do I have that I need to feed people? Okay, that's fine.
End turn. Oh god, you feed people. I have 7 food, it's fine. It's fine. You only need 1 food, Michael. What are you talking about? What you doing, Michael?
Like, what you talking about, fool?
Is this what Chichen Itza is like, Michael?
It's like a big cog in the middle. It's manicured within an inch of its life. I was like, I think people are being here.
It's manicured?
Yeah, it's very done. It's done proper, like, the grass is cut. It doesn't feel like you're stepping into some sort of Mayan ruin because, as I say, it's very done up for the tourists. In my opinion, you need to go to, like, Uxmal or Tikal, one of the Upper Palenque even.
They're all quite nearby, aren't they, though? They're all very close.
They're all in the Yucatan Peninsula. Some are a lot further away than others because the Yucatan's quite like it's that bit of Mexico that comes around the bottom and sticks out.
Yeah.
And so you've got a load of there's some ruins that are all the way down near the border of Guatemala, and then you've got some that are nearer towards Oaxaca, and then you've got some which are right on the coast, like
the one. Sorry, go on.
I can't remember the one of the. There's a really nice, pretty-looking one by the coast, just lower down than Cancun. But Chichen Itza is quite impressive, just for the sheer size of it, I suppose. I think it's one of the most preserved.
I mean, I know you're saying it's quite done up. I guess artificial is kind of what you're hinting at, but surely in the time in its heyday, it was a temple, right? It would have been well looked after.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Surely it's kind of nice to. I would have thought it'd be quite nice to see it kind of very.
It is
set up.
You can definitely see. You can see it allows you to envisage what it would have been like back in the day. Definitely.
Yeah. Because sometimes you go to ruins and you're like, oh, this is a bit rubbish.
But I think there's something quite. Well, I suppose it's actually quite sad seeing it go into disrepair. But I also think of this, seeing it in its rustic forms, like can also see be quite majestic in a way.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, but then there's. Is it me?
Sorry? No, I was going to say Mike is thinking a lot. That's Mike too.
The game is hard.
This game is hard.
I need to give you guys a chance to chit chat anyway.
Well, we've been talking
Rory.
daily. We've been talking daily, Mike. We don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Exactly. We've exhausted polite conversation. Now Chris and I just sit and play Fall Guys in silence. Hey Rory, it's cool that you're playing Teotihuacan. What do you think about it? I've played quite a lot of Teotihuacan, and
I've been to Teotihuacan as well. That's in Mexico City. That's the Aztecs. That's not the Mayans.
Well done.
Well, why would Daniel Tashini make 2 Mayan games, Michael? That would just be too many Mayan games.
I know. I'm umming and ahhing, guys.
I have not played Teotihuacan, but I'd like to. And Mike promised that if I taught him TZolk'in, he'd teach me Teotihuacan.
It is true. But I never made that promise to Michael, so we'll see how well I do in this game, and then I'll decide.
This is true.
I've just realised I've made a horrible mistake.
I have just realised I made a horrible mistake as well. I just didn't mean to do both people. This is dumb.
Turn. That was a quick turn. I just took the food from the fishing space. That's all I did.
See, I can't do that yet, can I? Ugh. Oh no, you get 1 extra. That's fine. I can do that.
Sugar, team. Sugar.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, honey.
Other songs are available for sugary sweetness.
Well, it's like one other song. There's only like 2 songs in the world. Pretty sure about that.
I'm just playing the solo. Rory, that's a David Xerxes solo mode, isn't it? I haven't tried the solo mode in Teotihuacan. I would be interested in trying it out.
You have no time, Mike. If you have time for solo games, you're going to be doing Nemesis or Etherfields.
True. Or Lord of the Rings.
Or Lord of the Rings. Exactly.
You guys are 100% correct. Ugh, this is just a shame. Bam!
I like when the other players struggle like I struggle.
Bam.
Now I'm really like, ugh. Because you have to pick one up, don't you? You have to pick one up.
Hang on.
If you have nobody to place, then yes.
Yeah, exactly. This is so annoying.
Yeah, I know. I ran into that problem too. But I did it to myself. I only had myself to blame.
Chris, if I pass on that worker I just picked up, I can undo my turn, right? Because I think I picked up the wrong guy.
I think so. Yeah,
you should be
there
able
we go.
to.
Okay,
you can undo right up until the end.
I've mistimed this whole thing.
I'm just going to point out that Mike's used the undo buttons twice already. Michael and I have yet to use it.
Yeah, but I'm a crazy bananas man. Alright, we're doing this.
No, because I wanted to do that.
Where did he go? What did he do?
I took the first player marker. Oh, now it's me again! How fun!
Oh, I'm so annoyed. How's it you again?
Because I was the last player, and then I became the first player.
Oh yeah, you weren't. Oh yeah, I was thinking. I was forgetting that Michael was the first player.
That's kind of clever because
I wanted to do it.
You get 2 goes in a row. Anyone would think you thought that out.
Michael,
I would love
complimenting
to
him.
claim credit for that, Michael. Oh, I can have that anyway. Oh, it cost me 1 corn. Yeah, but I want it.
You've
is that
loads
I
of
want to do this.
Oh, so annoying.
Build the thingy. Do this one, because then I can have a free worker too. You may pick up another worker. No, I can't, because there's none left. End my turn.
Now it's me, and now I have to pick someone up.
Oh, I'm so sad you got all the food. I thought you'd both forgotten about it.
I never once got it in the game we played with Deborah, so I'm like,
How do you get the food? Oh, that makes so much sense.
Michael, you don't need any food. Your people don't need to eat. They're robots.
You need one food.
Where it went. I totally didn't twig. That's where you get the food.
There's one place to get food. Not the only place.
Oh, that's stupid.
You want to pull back your one of your food guys though, because you do need one food, or else you lose points.
Yeah, but it's not the next go, is it?
It's this turn and one more turn.
Yeah, it's when we tick off of the brown one, right?
Yeah, at the end of the turn that you went that started with the tick to the brown one. So I think of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you think of it. We all know it. Everyone knows what
I like Heggers is like the Mayans weren't so great because their calendar was 8 years off, which is a joke to the fact that they said the world was going to end in 2012 and it looks like it's ending in 2020.
What to do with my life? Take this one.
The alternatives were too incandescent, inconsistent, inconsistent. Oh, it's a Heggers pun. It's a classic Heggers pun. I thought he'd written incandescent for a minute.
That was such a waste of a go.
All right, I'm going to get a crystal skull.
Ooh.
And I'm also going to place the crystal skull right here. And end my turn.
You must pick up a worker or place a worker. Well, yes, I will place a worker because there are none to pick up.
Wow, Mike gets this.
I understand the game. I want here. How many people? Oh, wait, I have 8 workers, which means I need... I can feed 1 for free because I built the building, so I need 6 food to feed them all. But do I need to feed them all, really?
Do you?
This is the trap you fell into last time.
Is it not more important to... Is it not more important?
What?
Look, all I'm saying is it not more important to acquire resources and... Okay, hang on. Okay.
All he's saying is...
All I'm saying is I really wish I had...
Mike, do it.
More food.
Do your starvation strategy again, and let's see how it goes this time. I would love to see it work.
-4 points isn't that many. What was I on last time? I think I got up to like -11 at some point.
I definitely remember -9.
I can't do... I need a strategy that's at least 5 points better than my last one so that I can beat Michael this time.
Well, Michael's opening of those 2 buildings, I think Michael kind of knows what he's doing this time. So you might need more than 5 extra points.
Good, I fooled them.
Here and here. We're going for the starvation strategy, people. Is
man.
it? Yes.
You
Starvation strategy! You can't tell me to feed my workers if I don't want to!
Who do you think you are, Uwe Rosenberg?
You're not the boss of me, game designer!
How many food do I need?
2 per work. 1. You just need 1.
I just need 1.
Yeah.
Michael, how can you build the buildings and not know how to use what they do?
Because he thought they just gave him...
To be fair, the iconography on Board Game Arena is a little tricky. Like, it's a little hard to make out. I think this would be a lot clearer in the physical game.
Yeah, but
Yes.
but I have 4 workers, so why do I only need 1 corn?
Oh, you 3. Oh, you 4. Sorry, you need 2. I didn't realize you'd gotten a 4th worker.
Yeah.
2 of them are free. 2 of them are fed for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Every other worker costs 1 instead of 2 now, so you need 2.
So what you're saying is you knew what you needed, and you knew we were wrong, and you just wanted to rub our faces in it.
No, I was confused. Well, is it only 2 or is it 3 to feed a worker?
It's two to feed a 2 corn to feed a worker, minus 2 points if you can't feed him. Right?
No,
Yes.
it's 3 to feed a worker and
No, it's 2 to feed a worker.
minus 3 if you can't feed them.
Yes. Yes, 3 points if you can't feed them. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh no, really? I'm actually going to double check. It's actually, if you scroll down, I'm pretty sure it's right there in BGA.
I just checked it, yeah. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Oh dear. Okay,
Starvation strategy, don't let me down now!
oh god.
Right.
I think I'm going to go here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Do I want to do that? I think I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
I just saw I had 1 food, and I was like, wait, what? What did I just do to myself? What? And I realized, oh, it's because I've just fed them. Whew. That scared the crap out of me.
Oh, Mike's on minus 6.
Wait, why have I gone down points? Could I not feed one of them? Oh, crap. I overspent. I overspent. That's the word.
Uh-oh.
I just clicked. I didn't think that through. There was I shouldn't have done that. I really wanted to gather a bunch of food and wood. And now I regret everything.
I regret my choices.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing. I regret everything.
I still have 2 points.
Exactly. You're currently winning.
I am currently winning.
Why do you have like a massive 1 next to you, Chris? Well, and when I say massive, I mean like this.
That's my reputation. I don't know if it's called reputation or not, but that's what I call it. Reputation in this game.
Oh,
So I think because I won the last time we played this, I got a reputation.
nice. So that's rubbing our face in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
you got
have
a
a
simple skill level 0.
Reputation, Chris.
Oh, actually, you know what? The last time we played it, we played in training mode, which didn't affect it. But I played this game a few months back with Deborah and a friend of ours, and I came in last in that game, and it obviously gave me a pity reputation point.
Right. Right.
Oh my god, Chris, you're like the horde master over there.
I will be in a minute.
Now my workers are all free.
Free my work.
Michael's
Let my
bought
workers
another
go.
free worker tile. Is this
That-
okay? We don't know. It's probably fine.
It's probably fine. Well, I mean, they're all free. They all like don't need feeding, but then I've literally got no strategy on how I'm going to get any points. But never mind.
Can't believe I starved one of my workers like an idiot.
Only idiots starve their workers, Chris.
That's
By
why I said-
accident. Real leaders starve them deliberately with intent.
But I basically just collected all my workers. There we go.
Six corn or 2 wood, you say? I'll have 6 corn.
I haven't even used the close-up of the player boards yet. Look, here's a close-up of the marketplace and the player board. I set this up just for you guys so you can see exactly how many resources we have and what's going on. You know, I did that for you guys.
It's a good close-up. I approve.
Whee!
Very nice.
I can even go through the wheels. This took way too long to set up and nobody really cares, but if you want to see this wheel, you can see this wheel. You can see this wheel. You can see this wheel. You know, if you all want to see close-ups of the wheels, I got those close-ups for you guys.
You got it. You got it.
But mainly, I think it's about the market space, really.
You do have a lot of effort in, Mike, and we all appreciate it.
Well, you know, I just want to make sure people know what's going on in the game. It's important to me.
Mm-hmm.
so you can all see just how badly I'm losing when I lose. I understand why it happened, how it came to this.
Oh no.
I have so much food.
Do I want to beg for 2 corn? Not
You
really.
do. You do.
Beg. I dare you.
No, I don't think I want to. I think I want to go... I kind of want to go onto this green thing and get some food, even though I never usually bother. I'm not bothering again!
You're not bothering. Oh, man.
What did you not bother to do?
I did not bother to go onto the green wheel once again.
You mad man.
You crazy, crazy person. Oh, man. What am I doing with my life? I have no food.
Excellent. Go get food.
Thanks, Heggers. And, Heggers, thank you for your action on Patreon recently. You know, it means a lot to me. And to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon, you know. It's just a quick shout out to everybody who supports the channel. It really means everything. And now back to Chris!
I did a really boring turn. I put 2 people on food. I'm basically doing the opposite of Mike.
Blocked. Everything's blocked that I want to go to. And this
Michael, why are you getting corn? You have no need of it. You've spent the whole first quarter of the game ensuring this, and now you're still just farming.
I like farming. I like food.
Well, I like food too, but you know what? We ain't got time for any food. We got important business to take care of.
Well, I think there's method in the madness, I think.
I went to Tikal wheel and the food wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Because food wheel is where I live, apparently.
Yeah, you guys are
food.
mad.
It's delicious. Have you ever had corn? It's lovely.
Oh, I love corn.
Or corn?
I said corn, but corn's quite nice too.
Is it me? Oh, it's me.
We had what was it we ate recently with corn? I can't remember. What was it? Oh, we had these wrap things with like corn mincemeat. It was very nice.
Nice. I think I've had a sausage.
No context.
Moving swiftly on.
It's remarkable.
I mean a corn sausage.
Don't care what you meant.
We understood. It's just, you know. Or did we?
Oh, good luck.
Oh, where do I go here? Do I do that yet?
Hallenbeck. The British thing is savoury pies. Pork pie or steak and ale pie are the staples, I think.
Are we on about pies?
I'm just talking to chat. Hallenbeck says, isn't a British delicacy a pork pie? And I think, I don't know if Hallenbeck is British or from Europe, but if he's North American, then in North America, of course, a pie is a standard, a sweet thing.
Sweet.
I took a first player marker. Oh, it means it's me again. I love when that happens.
Oh, man.
Michael's last.
I don't care. Last is the best. Said no one ever.
Bing!
Oh, man.
I placed somebody on the yellow wheel. Uxmal.
Okay,
Pot
pick up this
pies,
worker.
Which are all savoury in USA. What's a pot pie?
Oh, pot pie is it where you make it in a pot?
It could be.
That was
be,
an
Michael.
educated guess, Michael. I like it.
Let's do some extensive research and we'll find out the answer.
Well, back in the day, Ollie would know this because he's the history dude. I just
He is.
jump on it. I did. Everyone forgets I did a history degree. Well, I say it. No, I didn't. I did a year of it. But but Ollie's so knowledgeable. So, but wasn't pastry the actual pot, so to speak, back in the day. You didn't eat the pastry. It's what you used as your pan. So then you ripped off the pastry and then used it as a bowl.
I'm doing a right Chris here and just trading shit back and forth. Like, oh, I think I want to trade stone for corn. Actually, no, I don't. Just go back.
No.
No one finds that funny, Mike, because they didn't see it happen.
Oh my god, okay, I can bring up the...
They didn't see
where is it?
Do you take a screenshot of my...
Here we go. You can just see my... you can see on the player thing here, it's just like, Mike trades 1 stone for 3 corn. Another stone for 3 corn. 3 corn for a stone. 3 corn, and then 1 gold for 4 corn. Like, oh shit, undo that, undo.
It's so funny.
Right, I think I only want to do that one thing. And then I think I'm done with this trade, and that is the end of my turn.
Why is it me? I literally have no... This is very slow. Guys,
Yes.
I really could do with a bathroom break. I maybe should have gone before we started.
Yeah, we don't have those on this show.
We've never
Literally, I did 9 hours of Too Many Bones without a bathroom break. I think you can handle...
Maybe I should have put on maybe I should have put on a nappy.
I'm having 10 corn, everybody.
Just get a bucket, man. Come on.
I harvested
really
10
want to hear
corn.
that.
Do a Cartman. Do you ever see that episode of Make Love Not Warcraft
No.
in South Park?
Did
No?
you take the thingy, Chris?
I took 10 corn, yes.
Ah,
Now you must burn the forest.
now you're ruining my life.
There's a great episode of South Park where they're playing World of Warcraft for, like, I don't know, 2 weeks straight or something. Mm-hmm. And Cartman's like, Mom! Bathroom! And she comes down with a bedpan and holds it under the computer. It's really fun. It's like disgusting and hilarious. Actually, South Park have got a pandemic special that's airing. Well, probably it's either airing tonight or it's already aired tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing their take on it.
Can I afford to go in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would cost me 6. I can't afford that.
6?
Can't afford anything.
Ah. My word.
See?
Now, Shane. Like it. Shane. Detective.
I told you I bought the season 1 of Detective today.
Yes, you did.
That's going to be my tomorrow.
I have to work. Ugh. Right.
What's that?
Michael, do you need a comfort break? Because we can let you go for a comfort break if you need one. Right after your turn.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You take your turn, and then Mike and I can entertain the masses.
Yep. Right. Okay.
What did you do? You went Tikal, did you?
I went in 3 o'clock wheel.
Tikal. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
The red wheel. The buildy wheel.
3 o'clock.
Bye,
Right.
Michael.
I will literally be a minute.
Well, like, wash your hands.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm a quick here.
Usually we edit out, comfort breaks.
And the inordinate number that Michael takes. God, so good to have Michael back.
Oh my god. Excuse me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? But yes, I'm looking forward to trying Etherfields, I must say.
Yeah.
I'm glad I backed it. I went gameplay all in. just off of after I think I watched your the prototype that you and Michael and Ollie played. I watched very little of it because I was aware spoilers would be a big thing. I was just like, solid. This looks good. This looks story based. So I went all in. I'm really glad I did, because watching the unboxing, I was like, the FOMO would have been real. You know.
I was sorting out the cards and doing my best to sort of sleeve them without looking at them, you know, which is fairly feasible because they've all got secret backs, you know. But yeah, as I was sorting out the box, I was getting so excited to play it. I was just like, oh, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be great. But then I looked through the rulebook and I was like, this looks like another Awaken Realms mess.
Oh God, yeah.
I was like, you know, I think Difter just posted 1 minute's up. Tisk tisk.
Yeah, I think that was he's late. I think
we can probably play on without him, right? Or is that rude?
Let me decide what I'm gonna do, and then I'll do it when he comes back. Just so. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I am really excited. I think I'm probably gonna play as the Free Spirit and the Reaper.
Oh yeah, what was the one I really Chaos? I quite liked. I quite like the look of Chaos. Does it matter? Are they asymmetrical player powers and stuff, or is it just?
Yeah, each character has quite a different starting deck, I believe.
That's really exciting.
Develop in different ways as well.
The one thing I was very jealous of was I deliberately didn't buy them because I think it was about $30 for the 5 of them. The deck boxes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I sent you a message the other night actually saying this to you that after I watched the stream I was like, they look really good. I knew they would look really good.
I can't remember if I bought them on my actual pledge either. I think I did. But I'm not 100% sure, because like you, I had concerns about the price and whether they would be useful.
And the quality. I wasn't sure. They look like they could be really cool, or they could just be a waste of plastic. If they open a second pledge manager, I will potentially buy them. I'll see.
Triple L says, did you really need to do a Patreon poll to see whether you would play Etherfields? And, I mean... Look, I have a poll for the Patrons every month to give them a say in what I play, you know, and even though the vote is supposed to really be for like one thing that month, you know, they get a first, a second, and a third choice, so there's a bit of democratic sort of information there for me to make an estimate on just what they want to see. And, you know, it was going up against Jaws of the Lion, which is another big thing. And you would be surprised how many of the patrons are really, really keen for Jaws of the Lion as well. And so, I mean, you know, ideally, I'd like to do everything they want to see. So if I can make that happen, I'll make that happen, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know, I figured everyone would want to see it, but I don't want to make an assumption.
Makes an ass out of you and me.
Don't worry, Haggers, we're not done with Jaime yet either. I've played far too much of it to give up now.
I'm gonna pull a Chris and do a massive trade.
Yeah.
But don't forget to end up where you started.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, we can go to close-ups here and see Chris's trading in action.
This time I only had food and nothing else. I didn't have to turn wood into food in order to turn it into gold. So this time it was actually much simpler. So I've ended my trade. I still have... Actually, do I want to do more trading? No, I don't. End this trade, and now I'm going to build a monument to your sins. This move is not authorized. Oh, because I haven't clicked the thing yet. Huzzah! I have built a monument, and now I end my turn.
Which monument did you build?
The one that's going to give me 3x points times. I'll pick a temple, whichever temple I want, and I'll get 3 points for every spot up I've climbed in that temple.
Nice.
Did you guys see that? No, I forgot to do the thing. Here we go. Chris built a monument. It's here. This one.
Look at my monument. It's so pretty and blue.
Hey guys, I actually have to stand up for a second because there's something crazy going on in my fish tank. I'll be right back.
What? Oh my god! Oh my god, Michael! It's our show.
Yes, finally.
Roll credits.
This town's only one big enough for one mic, and it's
Welcome
me.
to the Chris and Michael show. Today
All right,
on the Chris
that's
and
it. I'm kidding. We're still here.
It's meant to be 15 minutes of fame, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Is it 50? Oh, see.
Mike has abandoned the stream.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's mine.
It's me. I'm getting 3 cord. Now I'm going to
we
end
have
my turn.
Oh, we have to feed them in a minute. It's a good thing I kept my food.
Michael doesn't. He doesn't give a shit. But also,
man.
Michael seems to have a million food, so it's absolutely fine.
He has to pay one food, doesn't he? Oh no, he got another one of those damn things. God damn it.
Yeah.
Michael could not care less about food.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go back to full view here to see how... Oh, did I miss feeding a worker again? Oh, fuck. I'm so screwed. Oh, because I unlocked another worker. I've got 5. Shit.
Why are you so stupid?
I don't know.
Right. I definitely want to go there.
Effing chats for me, bros.
F. It's getting to the serious point of the game now. We actually have to think about what we want to do to win.
Yeah. I haven't done anything yet, apart from not have to think about food. Now I need a plan.
Yeah, that's the thing. We all need a plan. Wow, my plan is not going to work if I do that. Oh my god. Maybe
This is why I'm no good at chess. Don't you need like 5 plans in chess?
You just got to think ahead, I guess. That's the big one. Alright, sod it. I'm doing this.
15 of 27. What?
Another one of these triple food turns.
Oh, wow. You went for it.
I do. Sometimes you gotta go for it. Go big, go home. That's my Auntie Marge would say.
Go home.
I'm begging for corn.
You begging?
Yeah.
So if you have less than 3 food, you can get up to 3. You can put yourself up to 3 food and anger the gods, which is called begging for corn, which is what Mike did. So he's just angered the gods again.
It's true. I made them super mad.
I feel like you're going really big into these resources on the Achilla.
No. I'm all about that green thing, man.
The food, you mean? Well, all I can do is pull my workers back for food. At least I get lots of food because I've got technology.
Technology.
Wait, can I get food from this one then? Even though I can get food from this one, even though there's no tile. That is so good. I love technology.
Very good.
Do I want it or do I want the 2 food? 2 food is a bit rubbish. I mean, 2 food is worth the same as 2 wood is worth the same as 4 food. So unless I've got an immediate need for wood, I think I'll just take the food. I don't have an immediate need for wood, so I'm going to take the food. Give me food.
Give me food.
And turn. I don't need
Right.
So, everyone's getting very serious, and we can tell because it's going very quiet.
So I was umming and ahhing the correct order that I need to do this in because it could go all wrong. But what I think is I go there, that,
Oh my god, you're upgrading technology. That is cool.
And then I go there.
It is actually quite cool.
Then I go there. And then I take this for the wood. Right. And then I end my turn.
Then it's Chris.
Wow, Mike has like 6 workers.
What? Do I?
Yeah, don't you?
Cool.
Do you? Did you get all your 6? Oh, no.
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 Nobody look at me. It's just more people. Like, I thought some of them had died and needed replacing.
You have 5, don't you, Michael, as well?
I have 5.
Yeah, you got to keep your eyes on Michael, because he'll just sit there and quietly do well and talk about how badly he's doing.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna put one here.
It's all an internal struggle.
I'm gonna put one there.
Damn it, I wanted that.
And,
Oh, you got the food? Oh, man.
I know you did. I'm trying to decide if I want to place one more or not. Oh, I should do that, shouldn't I? Hang on, undo. Oh, I use an undo. Now Michael's the king of the not undoing.
Ah.
So I'm definitely going there.
Turns out you can't undo starvation, so.
Say again?
Turns out I can't undo starvation, so I'm just going to have to live with it anyway.
No. How do you go up tracks? You need to build buildings. That's right.
And turn. No, hang on. Yes, enter. Bing. So I went to the first player marker. I went down to the yellow and also the food wheel.
Nice.
Nice. Twit nups.
Wait. Is it me? No. Phew.
No.
It's are you RSP Mike?
No.
No.
I am Mikey 222.
Because there were 221 other Michaels. Clearly.
Really? Hey, don't start with Chris's, Chris. There's a million of you.
I'm very special.
Right.
And unique.
What to do with my life?
No one has a name like mine.
Ooh.
It is currently Michael's turn, and he's got to do some stuff.
Yeah.
He can place or pick up a worker. Full choice. You've got total free will to do either of those two things, Michael.
Yes.
But you are not free.
No. Right, what am I doing with my life? I'll go... We'll go... here. We'll go here. And here.
Oh yes, I can advance the calendar by 2 days, but I don't want to. Because it would benefit me in one way and hurt me in another way. Alright, let me pull back on... Oh, sorry, it's not my turn yet.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Wait, how come it's your turn? Oh, it doesn't take first player marker, it rotates first player marker. I'd forgotten that.
Oh, does it? Oh, shit.
So you become first player even though I activated it. That is... Yeah, I'd forgotten that.
Ah, that's weird how it didn't work out like that every single time we did it.
Well, it did. It obviously always was going to where it would have gone anyway, or where we expected it to go to.
Right.
It's just it's a quinky dink.
Got it.
That's upsetting because I wanted to go next.
Ooh, it's gone quiet. People are thinking.
I'm thinking. You guys are just sitting there.
I'm on 15 points. Mike's on -7, so it could go in either way. So you gotta... and you're right in the middle on 2.
Slow and steady, my friend.
I can't tell if Mike's got like a grand strategy to pull this back and win, or if he's just messed it up. I can't tell.
It's usually good like that.
He is, but last time he did this and he ended up losing. It's just a strategy he goes for in this game. He wants to make it work.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying my strategy again. Basically, I don't have to worry about 2 of the 5 dials. Yeah. I don't want to have to worry about them. So I just did a whole bunch of trading, as you can see here on the thingy thing, and I guess now I'm done. I think I'm done. I could pick up more people. No,
you have so many resources. My God.
Yeah.
Nobody look at my resources or try to work out what I'm doing. Just leave me alone and let me do my thing, please.
I know exactly what you're doing. It's not me who needs to be concerned about it, I don't think.
Me?
What? Why would you know? Yeah, you've got so many points already, Chris. You can be quiet.
No, that's not what I mean. Because Mike knows that I know what Mike's trying to do.
Really?
I don't know why you would think that Michael would need to be concerned about it, though.
Really? Am I allowed to? I don't know if it's in the spirit of the game for me to like sabotage you by telling Michael something he hasn't noticed. So I guess I'll wait. I'll wait until you do it, and then I'll say.
I don't know why you would need to sabotage me when I'm on -7.
Yeah, I won't. As I was saying, I'll wait until once you've done it. I'll.
No, but you've already done too much. Michael's not going to be able to sit there and not know.
You'd be amazed.
Besides,
Michael.
do you remember the first game where Michael accidentally sabotaged me horribly?
Yes, I do.
And I think that's probably what's going to happen again anyway. It's probably not a big deal.
I grabbed food and I spent 3 food to advance up a god track. Because that's what I do. I advance up god tracks.
Oh no, now I really need to think what I'm done wrong with my life.
Okay, I probably need a person here. Because I don't really want to take more negative
No, you can't go
points.
for food. That goes against everything you do.
I know. You've no more available workers.
How has this happened?
How has this happened?
Very well then. This is clearly because I've gone against my very own principles. I shall not go for food.
Come on, everybody. We're going to wherever he went to. Oh, come on. I can't do what I want to do. Everything is so full. This is outrageous.
So in chat says, I don't know what Difter's referring to, but he says, I think this is often your strategy, Mike. And then Hegger says, ain't that the tooth?
That's what Heggers always says. Ain't that the tooth? That's his catchphrase.
And then GT says, nothing but the tooth, so help me gums.
Hey.
Oh dear. There's 2 of them.
I don't know what I've done wrong still, but there we go.
You haven't done anything wrong. We're just waiting to see if you're going to sabotage my plans.
Okay. I hope not.
Your very existence usually winds up sabotaging me, so... I preferred it when it was just me and Chris, and everything I did sabotaged him. Now that you're here, I've got a saboteur. Why can't nobody sabotage you, Michael?
Oh, you do a pretty good job of it.
I do not.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Right, I'm about to die. I've only got 11%. I forgot to plug myself in.
You're actually streaming on your battery life?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so hard to find good help. Alright, I'm turning you off because it's going to make people...
Dizzy.
well, I can't actually literally turn you off now because I can't find
Okay,
yours.
I'll tell you what. I'll put myself down.
Words are very funny.
That's Chris. I just made you go away. There we go. Michael's gone for the time being.
You just made me go away.
Yep.
Oh well.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we just bring Chris up in big mode, and then I can go and get some more coffee while he's AFK. Look, Chris. Now the whole stream is your face. Chris, quick, entertain people. Talk more about how you wish you bought the card holders from Aetherfields.
I wish I bought the card holders from me. Well, I don't know. It's $30. Quite a lot. I'll see. Maybe Mike will sell me his copy, his ones, if he did end up with two of them. We'll see. Michael's back now as the anointing, and you guys can't see him. Let's do an interview with Michael. Hi, Michael. He just said hi randomly in the middle of that sentence. What have you been up to, Michael, during the pandemic? The viewers would love to know.
The viewers would love to know. I've been stuck in.
Just so you know, no one can hear you.
Oh.
Hey, guys, I'm pretty sure that they're going to open a second. They're going to reopen the Pledge Manager because Awakening Realms always do. I don't think I've ever seen them not reopen a Pledge Manager. So I'd say you'd be able to get the card sleeves. However, what you have to remember is if you sleeve Aetherfields, or indeed any game, you will be on my naughty list. Because I do not approve of sleeving. Controversial, I know. Oh, you can hear Michael. Oh, apparently you can be heard. You just can't be seen, Michael. So you can,
really?
Yes, you can now. Oh, great! We can do it. We can do the interview now. It looks like you're. This just look like I'm a very egotistical interviewer, I guess. So what have you been up during the pandemic? Because nobody knows. No one's heard from you. Well, we have, but the viewers haven't.
That's true. I've been very boring. I haven't been doing much. Oh God, this is where is my life this dull? Yes, it is.
So now, and my first guess, Michael, is really not pulling his weight, is he, Difter? That's the most basic question. What have you been up to? He's basically said nothing yet.
Well, I was gonna. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I haven't been doing board games, which is probably an error. Because I should have been doing more. But I've been doing, without boring everyone, I've had to do lots of life admin. That has been quite stressful. But
good job, guys! You absolutely nailed that.
Next time you leave me alone,
Top premium quality content.
Next time I'm left alone in big face mode, I'm going to explain what all these posters are.
Well, there you go, guys. You'll have to wait.
That's my next feature. That's my next feature. So we'll look forward to that on the Chris Show episode 2, coming to you on a Wednesday soon, no doubt.
No doubt. And before that, it's time for Chris to make his move in TZolk'in.
You see, I should have been using this time.
But no, you were too busy to take horrendous answers from me about what I was doing with my life.
Well, Chris, at least your decision point is simple. You must place or pick up a worker. But if we look closely, Chris has no workers to pick up. So I guess he's just going to be placing workers.
I also don't know where on earth I want to go, which is quite an issue.
Well, Chris, you are currently the Corn King. Oh, Michael's still missing from this one. I need to bring Michael back.
Heggers has re-entered being mean to me mode.
Oh.
So we'll have this now for a while. And then he'll flip-flop again. I was trying to decide if I want to pay a lot of corn to get onto the northmost wheel, the resource wheel. I probably don't want to. The pendulum must swing. It's true. It's true. I could just go get more corn and be the Corn King again.
He's the Corn King of Chichen Itza.
Of chicken nuggets, more like.
Mm-hmm.
It seems mental to pay that much to go there, but having said that, it's completely full, and you guys are jerks.
No, it's that black player that's a total jerk.
Points are good though.
Yeah, he's like stealing all the best spots.
Points give you prizes and money.
It's true.
Points make you cool and popular with kids and ladies.
The Corn and Camel King. Yes, that's a new thing. Corn King. I am now the Corn King. This game does actually have camels in it, though, if you look very closely.
I need to make a T-shirt that's like your face, and underneath it says, "I'm the Corn and Camel King."
I'm sure it'll be the biggest selling item on the shelf. I'm sure. Oh, where do I go? Actually, I can't believe I'm having such a hard time with this.
Yeah. Oh my God, yawn.
I had a strategy, and now you're just ruining it.
I don't know what you're talking. No, it's Michael. Michael is the ruiner of strategies.
This is true. Because I sabotage you all.
Oh my God, Adrian. I'm tempted to go grab a crystal skull.
I don't know. I heard it was the worst of the set.
That's clever. I
See
approve.
what you did there.
It's so much food, though.
You need it.
How much food does it cost to do this? That cost me 6 food. And if I'll get back, I'll get so much food doing that. But do I need even more food?
Corn King! He's
Yeah, I'm
the
doing
master of the corn!
I'm doing it. I want more food because I have a strategy.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have a strategy. We'll find out. All the corn, you could get the impression to be in a Stephen King story. Yes, because
Right.
children to corn. I get your joke. I don't think he wrote any stories about camels, though, which is disappointing.
I'm going to buy a monument.
OMG.
Now.
Oh no, is he about to screw you over, Mike?
Well, fortunately, Chris, I think I've probably accommodated this.
I can't work out which one you might want.
Good.
How can you not know?
How do you think you know, Chris?
Oh, I know how I thought I knew. I'd misinterpreted the iconography on one of the monuments. That's why I was adamant about what you wanted.
You're like, I don't think so. And then.
That's very funny. I'm stupid.
What do I want to do with my life?
The anti-Mike strategy: feed the masses. Yeah, basically, Mike is like the oh my god, fail! Oh my god, history fail. No.
I don't actually understand
He's a Marie
this
Antoinette
blue
of this game.
monument.
Which monument?
The blue one.
The blue one. You pick one temple to score a second time at endgame.
No, it's each temple, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry, each temple.
It's everyone.
Yeah. I must take workers. Give me food. Give me food. Give me food, I think. Yeah, food. Oh no, I should have taken wood for that one. Fuck. What have I done? Oh, I could have undone. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
I was just waiting for you to undo it.
Don't.
Oh, that was very funny. I am not smart sometimes. By sometimes, I mean frequently.
Like, all the time.
No, I don't mean all the time, Michael. I mean frequently. You're so rude.
Shockingly bad. Everyone thinks I'm nice when really I'm such a dick.
I know. I've been saying this for years.
Uh-huh. It's like, the truth will out. Is that from X-Files? No, the truth is out there.
Truth is out there. We just have to search for it.
Where's the truth well out? Is that just in life?
I've no I don't know. I stopped listening to you a while ago.
This is why I don't get invited.
Sometime in 2016, I think it was.
Wasn't that when we just met?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, you're here again. Oh man! So we're 3/4 of the way through this game. I still need to sort my life out.
To be honest with you, Michael, this game's not really about sorting your life out. It's more about getting victory points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're not gonna if you have any career decisions coming up, it's not gonna get sorted through this game.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I've tried.
You tried. Ian.
I think Differ. I think Ollie likes when we make historical mistakes because it means he gets to correct us.
Exactly. There we go. Done. Ooh. Chris is putting all the people out.
I do seem to do that a lot.
Ooh. You have so much food.
I know, I love food. It's delicious. Why do I have so much food? What is my strategy?
So much food. That's mental.
I just keep acquiring more and more food. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna. Do you ever see in the film Witness where Harrison Ford nearly gets suffocated by corn?
No.
Isn't that what happens?
Yeah.
It's like
they drop corn on him in the silo.
I feel that's a theme in lots of film. Didn't that happen in A Quiet Place as well, nearly?
I haven't seen A Quiet Place, but I would like to.
Nor have I.
Actually, now that I think of it, maybe it's not Harrison Ford. Maybe it happens to one of the bad guys. I can't remember, but it happens to somebody in that film.
Oh, scary shit though. I love it. I hate it. I love it.
I was watching Banshee recently. I watched the whole thing actually in 2 weeks. And there's a scene where they go into because there's Amish. It's set in a place with Amish in Pennsylvania. And there is one point where they go into a silo, and the first thing I thought of was, "Oh my God, someone's going to drop corn on them."
Oh, Mike, you've just ruined my life.
Good, because you took the thing I wanted too. So
did I?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I was right about what I thought you wanted.
Yeah, you were bang on, Chris.
Although, I mean, you have just given Michael more points by building that, technically.
Yeah, but I don't have another strategy, so I mean, it's like
Yeah,
I can have
you can't.
no points or.
Yes,
to be fair,
you can't not do that because you can't not build stuff because it gives points.
that card gives me so much points.
Yeah.
And I was literally 2 turns away from getting it. So I need to pick up people. Okay.
Yeah, but the card you took would also give me tons of points. So there. And I need them more than you. So really, you're just being a jerk by thinking only about yourself and not my needs.
But it's only monuments.
It's only monuments after all.
After all.
Yeah, but this green card is worth bupkis because nobody's built any dumb green buildings. Now I'm going to have to build one.
I haven't built any buildings at all.
Mm.
You can't correct me, it's not part of the stream. That was our thinking, Difter. If we're playing his game with historical context, we do not want Ollie here. Actually, we do, because Ollie adds great thematic insight to historical games.
Mm.
You probably don't want Ollie to play Joan of Arc because that game's not very historically accurate.
Yeah, Michael likes to sing the co-op tune, but then he never, ever, 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 ever does anything for me in these games.
You've burned me many times before.
You don't want to win just
Oh
because
yeah,
Michael
sure. This
let
is
you
my fault. Who's about to lose TZolk'in again? Not you.
This is wonderful for me because I never win Zolkin. I always get absolutely destroyed in this game, and this could be my second time in a row winning it, which would be incredible.
Exactly. Why are you picking on me, Michael? Get Chris. He's the one who's winning.
I never win this game.
You won last time we played.
You won last time we played.
I know, but that was the second time I've ever won it.
Mm.
Yeah, well, take it from someone who's never won it and struggles to finish with a positive score.
Ben beat me at this game as well. First time I played a bunch of times, and he played his first time. He beat me at it, and I was really upset.
You're like,
nah, I wasn't.
Yo, Michael, are you gonna play or what? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. All right, I'm going to get food because that's just what I do, guys. And then I work something out with maths. Yeah, I know. Loves maths.
Like,
Oh, no! No! Oh, I can't believe that. I'm one food short of what I wanted. God. Dag nabbit.
this is
Just let them starve, Chris. It's fine.
Sorry?
Just let them starve. It's fine.
Oh, that's so upsetting. Upsetting.
Upsetting.
Wait, let me work this out. Can I do this? Hang on. Let me do this. Nope. I just am bad at maths, and actually it works out super well. And now I'm gonna do this.
Oh, we just passed the halfway point, haven't we?
No, dude, we're coming right up on the end point, dude.
Yeah, man.
Three-quarter point.
You commented we were at the three-quarter point recently, in fact.
I did. I'm being stupid.
No, you're not. Don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah. Standard. Wow, there's only like 4 days left.
Yeah, it's not actually a very long game. We've just been like talking a lot of crap.
Also standard.
Very standard. I'm trying to decide. Were we more or less productive with the game when Michael wasn't here? Probably. I think it's actually about the same.
Right.
I think we all talk a lot of rubbish.
Oh man.
We don't talk rubbish. How dare you?
How dare you? How very dare you?
You know what I mean. Maybe.
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 Okay.
Bollocks.
Have I ruined your life as well, Chris? I'm noticing a theme in this game. I seem to be ruining other people's lives.
I think it would be unfair to say you've ruined my life.
That might be a bit melodramatic.
You have taken, both of you have kind of been rather unpleasant to me this turn.
And the irony is, I suppose, I haven't a clue how. Yeah.
Which means I think I'm going to have to just try and get some food.
Mm-hmm.
for later because food. I like food. That's really upsetting.
Is it me? Am I first player? Oh, yes, it was.
Yes, it moved. Yeah.
I moved it with science.
Right. Okay.
Oh God.
Hmm. Right. What am I doing with my life?
Oh God, this hasn't gone at all the way I envisioned.
I think I'm gonna have a negative score, Chris.
No, you're not. You're gonna
no.
you're gonna be doing well, I think.
True, not true.
I think that's. You sound like that's the way you talk to someone who's just done a really bad job, and they're telling you they're really pleased with it. You know what I mean? Oh no, it's great. It's great. You're gonna. It's so good. It's so good.
I thought you were doing. I
think this is going to be massively worse than the last one.
Really?
This is very unusual for you to do quite this badly at a game when you're second.
Well, I've done that thing I've done where I get fixated on a weird strategy and then just keep plugging away at it. I thought I'd improved it this time, but I clearly haven't.
Is this the not going on food track strategy?
No, this is the ignoring the green and blue tracks strategy.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. Yeah.
Well, I've done a very different strategy the last time, I must say. Are you still thinking, Michael, or have you just not ended turn?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm done.
You always have to check with Michael.
Always. It is known. It is known.
It is known.
A hush falls over the crowd as Chris thinks about his move.
How many turns are left? Do you know what you're going to do, dude?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah, I'm going to put some workers on the board.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching, Hallenbeck. Have a lovely day, or evening, or whatever's happening where you are. Thanks for watching, buddy. We've all gone very quiet as the game gets... Oh, Chris undid it! It's rewinded everything. Can't be done in the actual board game.
Rewind it. Is this what we call a backsy?
Oh, sod it. That's so bad.
Oh, no. I can almost hear the cogs turning, like it's a Mayan calendar.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh no, I feel you're kind of... You're in lots of pain, Chris.
Oh, I think I've made a right hat aim to this at the end.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I think I had a good plan. I think I was executing it well, but I think I've kind of miscalculated at the final hurdle.
Hmm.
Well, in fact, I know I miscalculated the final hurdle, and now it's whether or not I can fix it.
Hmm. Mike's putting out all his people. Right, is it my turn?
It is indeed.
Right, okay, so I take this dude.
How do you have so much wood and stone and gold?
Because I didn't have to worry about food, Chris, so every time I went round the food track, I just went, chop down the forest. Like a dick that doesn't care about the environment.
You are part of the problem. I've always said this.
Yeah. So, this is going to be a bit dumb, but I've not done this before. But you know where I am on the yellow track, on the 5 o'clock wheel? Does that mean
Yes.
I swap resources?
Yeah. So do you remember the exchange rate there? That's
Yes.
just above the monuments. You can exchange as much as you want, as many times as you want, unlimited at that exchange rate.
Got it.
If you want to, you can even do the same thing back and forth 100 times, like Mike and I do.
Yes. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to be doing some swapping, I think.
It's a very useful space.
It is. I've never realized how good it is until right now.
We've all used it quite a lot this turn. Well, not quite a lot. You've now used it.
I've now decided to make.
I made 2 massive trades with it. I think Mike did a few more than that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fat lot of good it did, mate.
You're like dope. Just trying to work out my life. I'm sorry, guys. This is a bit boring.
I think the boat sailed on the immature jokes about getting wood. I think that happened quite a while ago.
Like, nah.
Thankfully, there's no sheep in this game.
Yeah. So, what do I need? Sorry, I'm being super annoying.
Nobody knows what you need because we don't know what you're doing.
Exactly. I'm just trying to work out if I've got enough to do what I want to do.
And the crowd waits with bated
with bated breath. Okay. Right.
What was that look you just gave, Mike?
Well, I presume that Michael's going to use the spaces on to buy 2 buildings, right? So all of this trading is really just about trying to make sure he has enough corn to feed his people and he can afford the 2 buildings. I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
But yes, it's very true. Right, okay. I think I've done enough. This move is not authorized now. Okay.
You have to click the piece first.
End the trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Right.
Ooh, well done. Wow. Michael's annoying me because he's like playing this well.
This is annoying. It's like, you're an idiot. See, I'm not going to be welcome back now.
Here's what I have to do, which is really weird. I'm actually glad that you went. Mike went to here, because I need to get to this space. I didn't have enough turns to get there, so I needed to jump ahead. So I had to get food to do it first. And then I'm also going to... Well, I'm going to have 2 more turns after this one. So anything I need to do nowish. What do I need to do then? Get food, I guess, for my workers.
Need to feed the people.
The next turn, I'm going to pull people off. That was my last turn. I'm going to achieve nothing.
We got 3 turns left. No, you've got 3. I've only got 2 left, haven't I? Because I'm first player.
That's annoying. Oh, I could do that actually, and then, but I can't place him on my last turn. Which means I'll lose a bunch of points. Oh, this is tricky.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah.
I don't even want this guy. This guy in the first Teakle space, I don't even want him there. But he has to go there so I can get this other guy to the
buy of the
to Teakle number 3. Yeah.
yeah. It's entering the dying straits of the game. Everything's super calculated.
I could do this and then just not feed anyone. But if I don't feed anyone, what will I get then? That move would be worth 1, 2 points, 3, 4 points, 5, 6, 7 points, and I'd lose 6 points for not feeding. Wait, how many points do you lose for not feeding? No, 3 per worker, isn't it?
3 per
So
worker.
that'd be a net loss of 2 points. So that is not worth it. Yeah, that's not worth it. Blast.
Feel your inner turmoil here, Chris.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. There's no benefit in even upgrading, is there? Like upgrading a technology at this late point. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to have to resign myself to getting enough food, and then the last turn's going to be worthless. That's upsetting. Yep. Oh well. I think I might have screwed this up.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, excuse me, what? Mike, it's been your turn for ages. Hurry up.
God, what are you doing? Thinking. Oh man.
I don't think this should have come down to the wire. I think I should have been able to win this. And I think I've massively messed up, and now Mike's gonna win. Sorry, Michael's gonna win. I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win.
Aw.
Michael, just so you know, if you win, you're not coming back on stream.
This is true. I did say it was all dependent on how well I did.
You're bad.
You're bad.
Shows up, makes me look bad. That's it. Definitely not coming back.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I just want to be friends. Why can't we all get along? Because you're a dick.
Yeah, because you took that monument I wanted.
I was actually absolutely terrified when you were doing those trades, Michael, that you were going to take the last monument.
Oh, really?
I was so scared. I wasn't saying anything for that reason.
Well, I don't think it helps me.
It wouldn't. It would have helped you a little bit. Actually, now it would help you quite a bit.
Now it would help me quite a lot.
But you couldn't have done that and got the monument. But I thought you might take it. It would give you a handful of points, and it would have taken a lot of points. Well, not a lot of points. It would have taken a decent number of points away from me.
Oh, yeah, because you're quite up the yellow one, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't think I should. I think I was going to try and build that second monument, and then I decided not to and just focus on one god track. But then I kept getting blocked on the wheel I needed. So then I decided, okay, fine, I will build a second monument, and now I regret it because it's not going to be worth enough points.
Yeah.
My endgame scoring is not going to be enough, I don't think.
Well,
I
wonder...
can't do what I want to do either. Which is a bummer. And if I'm not careful, I'm not going to have enough corn to do anything either. But I still think this is probably just my best move. You may place another worker for 1 corn. No, I can't, because I don't have any left, idiot.
You did have 1 corn.
No, I don't have any workers.
Oh, I see. Idiot.
Stupid board game arena's stupid.
I can't do anything, really. Either.
Good.
Good, exactly. Although I'm not going to complain about that.
Just wondering something actually. Would I get more? How many points is it worth me to build that monument? It's gonna let me score the gods twice, right?
Yeah, and all of them twice.
Yeah, but it's only actually 6 points. What if I built that building that climbs me up 2 steps? It's the wrong temples if I do that though.
Yeah, you want the yellow one.
That's worth 2 points there and 3 points.
I heard that.
I wasn't even thinking about it. I was totally focused on like what I was doing. It's totally subconscious.
Yellow. You've missed that, surely.
Actually, but if I did that, if I went up in the brown one, that would get me.
Don't push me, Michael.
Like, no, have not missed this whatsoever. My word. Man.
It's actually worth like nothing to me.
See. If we were in the Mayan calendar now, we'd be working out who would have to be sacrificed to the gods. I think I know which you'd vote for.
If I build that, actually, I gain
Suddenly,
2
Michael
points
was
here, 1 point
sacrificed.
there. I gain 3 points, and I also stop Michael from gaining 4 points on me. So actually, this is weirdly enough more beneficial. It's actually more beneficial, and also I don't give Michael monument points. So actually, yeah, this is definitely better.
Don't know what Chris is talking about.
I'm gonna build a building instead. What did I say? Architecture for only one of the 2 buildings. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I never used this. What does it do? Oh yeah, what does
The
that let you do?
architecture track. You're only going to get a corn for it.
Excellent.
Because you're only on the first space.
Brilliant. I'm so happy about that. And then I can build a second building. Do I want a second building? Advancing technology doesn't really achieve anything. Gain 6 corn. Advance 1 level of technology. But what does that? It doesn't really do anything for me. Oh, I know it does for me. I will do the one that gives me a double advancement, and then I can advance this one twice, getting me another favor of the gods, which means I could. I can actually overtake you here, or I can. Yeah, I'll overtake you here, and then I might have found a way to win.
Oh,
Who knows? Well, I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. One point to see. And then I can
Do my turn, because it's my turn now.
Oh, I ended my turn by accident. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I was like, wait, he's still talking.
Because I accidentally ended my turn. Oh well. Oh wells.
Oh well.
That's annoying because I actually wanted to do something else. But it actually doesn't really matter. Doon 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 diddle 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 diddle. We should play that at 100th speed.
Oh, countdown. Oh,
Yeah, because Hager said cue the world's slowest rendition of the countdown theme.
Used to be filmed in Yorkshire. I'll have you know.
I'm just trading for stuff. It's boring as hell. Nobody look at me.
I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm enjoying, Michael, how close this game is coming down between us.
Yeah, it's very close. Well, I'm literally counting whether I would have got more points if I'd not taken the one that Mike wanted and had the one that Mike had.
Yeah.
Because I think that gets me more points. So I might have been hoisted by my own stupidity.
Your own brilliance, you mean?
So not only have I screwed Mike over, I've screwed myself over by picking the wrong way.
Oh my god, you're such a liability. Definitely not coming back. I think this has gone even more catastrophically wrong than the first game we played, guys. I don't know what's happened here to my plan, but I've just been left with a load of shit that I can't do anything with, and it's just really annoying, you know? just sort of upsetting, really. And I need to calculate all of this junk now, and I can't be asked. I'm doing what Michael did, where I'm just trying to work out all my resources and things I have to spend, and I'm just like, oh,
This is so much work.
it's just maths.
Hey, it's a Euro game.
Math.
All Euro games are pretty mathy.
I was playing Barrage recently, and although it does have a lot of math, it's also got this really sort of cool territory control element on the board that I really like. Ugh, this isn't. I need more of this stuff. I'm gonna get 2 things for that anyway, and so that's fine. Do I even need any more of this? Probably not. Just sell all this gold for corn. Corn.
Need all the corn.
Corn? I like corn.
I like corn dogs.
Corn on the cob I like.
Me too.
Everyone likes corn on the cob. Well, not everyone, I'm sure. But
how did you make it, Mike? With paprika and butter and something?
Oh, I make like a Mexican style corn, so it's corn on the cob, but
that's
it's
very appropriate.
Exactly.
made with
Lime.
Yeah, it's mayonnaise,
That's
Parmesan cheese, paprika,
Yes.
and lime.
Yum.
It's so good.
Michael, let's stop asking him questions actually while he's doing his complicated maths.
That's alright, I'll probably fuck it
Let's
up.
Let's return to the Chris and Michael show. That was everyone's favourite bit.
I'm gonna blame you, Chris, because you started it with corn on the cob.
I did. It's true.
But who doesn't like corn on the cob?
I'm sure someone. I mean, I'm completely indifferent to sweet corn, but corn on the cob is like, yeah.
Isn't that exactly the same thing?
Good enough.
Yes, it is, and yet somehow it tastes better if it's on the cob. I don't know why.
Maybe you just like the gnawing.
But you know, it probably is because whenever I have sweet corn, it's probably frozen sweet corn, isn't it? So. You know,
yeah. Or from a tin.
Or from a tin. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, what am I talking about? Frozen. Yeah, from a tin's more normal, actually. But it's still preserved, right? Or it's not as fresh as corn on the cob, I guess.
No. That is true. I like baby corns.
Oh my God, it's your turn, Mike. Oh.
Is this my last go?
This is your last go, day 27 of 27. After this, the world ends and the Mayans disappear.
I can basically do jack shit. So.
My victory is so assured. I don't even need this final turn.
Well, there's no reason to put things down. You might on the last turn, so you know.
Yeah, if things aren't where you want them to be, too goddamn bad, guys.
Too bad, yeah. Because a thing on here on the technology tracker doesn't get me any points, so it's pointless picking this dude up.
It does. Oh no, you're red. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. Yeah, you're actually better off keeping that, not using him, so that you can get points for the resources.
Points for the resource. Okay, that's it. I've committed to that coming second.
I'm getting food here, and then I'm going to spend a food to go back and advance. Spend my last resource to advance on the agriculture track again, which means I can advance one more god space. So I guess I'll jump up on the brown one because that will give me 2 points and also take 2 points away from you in relation to me for a net gain of 4.
Wait.
Or I could jump up here for that makes no sense.
This is what Chris is talking about. This god track.
Yeah.
God track.
The temples at the top here. This is what he's talking about.
Yeah, so
Chris
I go with
is
the brown
blue
one.
and Michael's red.
If I go with the brown one, it means that I win or draw them all. So I'm going to do that.
But remember the tiebreaker is Michael's photo.
Even though I should only have focused on one of them in some ways to... What's the tiebreak, sorry?
Michael's photo?
Oh, yeah. That's not for the gods. That's for the whole game, though. End game.
I think it counts for everything.
We'll see. Your turn, Mike. You gotta pick up your last few workers, and that's that, really.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't have this picture to hand though.
Well, it doesn't count.
Then I guess you're screwed.
The game will know. This is before you click end turn. Let everyone know you're about to end the turn because a BGA is not very ceremonious. It just suddenly announces the victor.
Like, ta-da!
So I'm getting end game points for the only monument thing I'm getting is I'm gonna score 3 points for each step above each step from the starting point I am on one of the temples. I'm up 3 on 2 of them. So that's going to be 9 points. That's a bit rubbish. But I'm also getting decent endgame scoring from the temples themselves.
I think you're going to beat me, Chris.
I don't think so. How many points do you get for monuments?
20.
Yeah, I'm getting 9 points for monuments, dude. I think you've got this.
Yeah, but
I suppose I gain 6 points on you here.
Yeah.
I gain 3 plus 6 on you here. And it's going to be tight, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking if I had the wood, then I probably would have beaten you.
Oh, Mike, finish your turn, speed. Michael and I can find out which one of us won.
I'm just trying to do stupidly complicated math, and I keep coming back around to this sort of realization that I think that it doesn't actually matter at all.
You got 6 points, though, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but I don't even know if that's actually the most valuable building for me to take.
Hey, look at the grammatical mistake. RSP Mike already have 6 workers.
Where does it say that?
The
log.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I quite like the one that just says RSP Mike pays.
Oh, the guys
You'll
can't
pay
see
for
this,
that.
but it's on.
You'll
It's down here.
get
Pays what?
RSP Mike pays.
Yeah, I'm just I'm doing the buildings stuff here, guys. But I think that's actually taking this building was probably a mistake. I don't know. I don't think it matters actually at all. I don't think the buildings that came out have been particularly good to me.
Oh.
I'm just thinking that if I build one of these green buildings, it's essentially worth 6 points to me. If I build this one, it's kind of worth the same. So I might as well build the green. Yeah, but actually, I don't think it makes a bad. That's what I'm talking about. Coming back around to it, I don't think it makes a damn bit of difference. Because they're both kind of just worth 6 points anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Watch as Mike wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine? Just hit 3 points. Yeah, just hit 3 points from the yeah. That's from the.
Well, to be fair, that would be well played.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be hilarious if he won. He's on 10 points now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Where does this come from?
I'm ending my turn. Yeah, well, I'm ending my turn now, guys. I think this is just going to take us through to the end, right?
It will, yeah. We're gonna. It'll feed workers, and it'll just say who won.
No!
A point. A point.
Oh my word.
Well, at least we didn't have to go to tiebreaker. Right, that's great. Stream's over. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
That was
so upsetting.
One of these days, I'm going to get more than 30 odd points with the starvation strategy.
Well played, Michael.
Indeed. Well played.
Very, very.
Thank you, guys.
Very good victory. Impressive victory.
Uh,
No, it was good. It was good. Well done.
Yeah, it's nice that you won on your last stream ever. So.
It's been nice knowing you all. Oh, hello. Have you cut me off? Hello.
Suddenly, Michael's gone. We seem to have lost Skype connection.
Oh,
That was
a nice game, guys. Thank you.
Point in it. Wow.
Didn't realize that was super close.
I mean, when I started counting, I realized it was going to be close.
Fuck you!
I stopped counting because I realized it was going to be close. I just wanted to see. I wanted to get the reveal.
Wow.
Oh, I wonder if I made the wrong decision about which, because I advanced about 3 or 4 different spaces on the god tracks in the end game there, and I wonder if there was a combo I could have done that would have won it for me. How does it feel, Heggers? I I get I do you know that feeling when I'm gonna say something really mean.
When you lose to an idiot.
I was gonna paraphrase more subtle than that, but no, but you know that feeling when, like, you've been trying to solve a problem at work for ages, and then the office fool comes in and accidentally stumbles across a solution. Feels like that. I'm only joking. You offer yourself up to slaughter so willingly, Michael. You won fair and square. It was a good win. Well done, mate. Very well played.
That's very kind, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I did try.
Yeah, no. Then
Well, it's good to know you didn't crush us without trying.
Yeah. Now, as soon as you bought those buildings, I realized you were going for the don't have to feed my workers strategy.
Well, I thought if I
was like, oh, game on.
Exactly. That's why I did it. I was like, ooh, I've caught something out there. I've caught something here, and you didn't twig that I was going for wood. So I was like, ooh, I don't think they've twigged that I'm going for this. So yeah, I was like, oh, I just thought if I don't have to worry about feeding, then I can concentrate on actually buying things, because that was my problem last time, because we got halfway through the game, and I was like, oh yes, accumulating food, doing all the farming, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything.
Whereas I never got any more workers. That was how I dealt with food, and I went for quite a high god strategy. But if I just had one more advance in the god track,
you would have done it.
I'd have
totally would have done it.
It's nice that we had very different strategies and came so close, And I also had a very different strategy for my last time I played, where I went mostly technology.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Mike also was here, and he tried his strategy again of starving his workers, and it doesn't work. I'm sure it could.
He did. He got further.
Well, the funny thing is,
them than last time.
In both games, I've been like one turn behind Michael stealing the monument I really need.
Yes,
so I feel like the problem with my strategy is on the cusp of doing really, really well. I just need to get to that monument space like one thing earlier, because I think it's key to sort of get... It's all about the monuments, right? Because I'm not getting points for doing the blue track. And to be fair, like, monuments and buildings are the way basically everyone gets points. But if I'm ignoring the blue track, I got to get in there early. And both times there's basically been no reason why I shouldn't be in there earlier. The only reason I haven't been is because I haven't been paying attention, But I don't know. I'm still kind of jury's out on how I feel about this game. Like, you guys both seem to clearly enjoy it, but I often find, like, when I'm sort of doing all the little maths bits, and I think you caught us at the end doing a lot of that, like, oh, if I go here, I'm going to go there, and if I calculate this, it feels... I mean, the funny thing is, I really like TZolk'in, and I can't pinpoint what sort of feels different about that compared to this, because there's so many similarities. Like, in TZolk'in, you've got these eclipses. The eclipses are interim scoring sections, and you need to feed your workers cocoa, and instead of moving around gears, you're moving around a whole board, but there's still this whole kind of calculation where you can sort of duck into action spaces for specific things, but if you pass them, you have to go all the way around the board to get back to them. And there's all these it's all the same kind of calculations. So I don't know if it's just the fact that I find it more compelling in physical games. I don't know if it's because in this game I find myself kind of...
When you said, well, I don't know the differences, I did wonder if that was an element of that, maybe. It's hard to know.
Yeah, because there's so many... I mean, the one thing about TZolk'in is that you can spend extra points, extra resources, or you can sort of make resources and spend resources based on the presence of other players. And in this, the player interaction is essentially limited to where they are on the gear in relation to you, and whether or not they take the buildings and monuments that you want. And I guess where they are in relation to you on the temple track. It doesn't matter at all on the architecture track because there's no competition there. You can coexist. But on the temple track, obviously, it's a race to the top. But I don't know. I just find there's maybe it's just the like I said, the digital implementation. but I find something about this. I kind of find myself thinking like I could probably optimize here, but I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I really care to do all the mental arithmetic.
I think I have noticed this could be me totally not projecting, but reading something I want to read almost, because like this could be me. What's the word? You know, when you're confirmation bias. This could be a confirmation bias talking, but I do think I've observed you enjoying the math, the working out of your optimal move less online.
Mm-hmm.
I think you get more of it because you'll spend, and it's not dig at you actually. And for the record, we all spent almost exactly the same amount of time thinking throughout the entire game. And Michael is actually the quickest, by the way. So you weren't, but you can.
It's very
Yeah, Chris, that's only because Michael went to the bathroom on our turns.
Oh, that's true. Actually. But you can, Mike, spend ages thinking about the optimal move and really enjoy doing so. I've seen you do it. Mm-hmm. You get a kick out of finding the solution, right? That's the thing. And maybe you just don't get that buzz in online format to the same extent.
It's possible.
You should play the real copy of this, the physical copy, when we can.
Yeah.
Have you got the physical copy, Chris?
I do indeed, yes. Deborah gave it to me for my birthday several years ago. We played it quite a bit. We played it quite a bit two-player, and she always destroys me.
Yeah.
Apart from one time, there's one I won. The only time I won by like 2 points. But every time she's beaten me, it's been by like 30. She got. Because remember, I told you she got the winning score in this is probably about 50 or so. But I'm pretty sure Deborah got like a score of 75 or something once to my third. Yeah.
I tell you what would be interesting.
80.
I'm just trying to looking at the scores and trying to work it out. I think if Mike had got the monument that I had, and vice versa, I think we would all be really, really close. Because you would have got the points because I would have got the points for the wood tiles, because I had 6 of them, so I would actually have got more points for that. But you would have then got the points for all the monuments, Mike, which would have brought you up to a lot more of a.
Well, the other thing is, I wouldn't have had to bother building any of these green buildings that I built, which were super suboptimal. But I did it because I had that monument that gave me points for it.
Yeah.
But I could have built the blue buildings, which were worth way more points to me.
Yeah.
I don't mean that they were worth way more. That it would have.
The vector was
Yeah. The how do I? Yeah. You know.
I know what you're trying to say.
I really enjoy it though. I really like what Hager said at the very start. It's less where the worker is now, where the worker's gonna be. I really like that aspect of the game.
It's very much what I found with this, because this is my second time playing it, and I always tend to do probably a little bit better when I get a second chance. I find it very overwhelming the very first time I play a game, but I think what I found it's actually not that difficult to do, but it is actually really difficult to plan, and that's why I made the reference to chess, because you're actually looking at your turn 5 steps ahead, because working out where the wheel should be and where it might be and where potentially others might go. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where the skill lies, in working out where potentially people might go and where you can go, and then being on the hop of if someone takes your spot.
Yes. Yeah, and funny, like I noticed towards the end I didn't have enough turns left to put my worker in the what's it called, the T-kill wheel, the red one on the right, and give him enough time to tick around the monument space.
Exactly, and then you're also limited by.
Sorry.
You're also limited by the food, aren't you?
Yes, but what I did was I got enough food that I could then fill the lower spaces up, so I was allowed to place it much further away, much further around. I really like the way that the workers interact with the spaces, and just I think it's really I think 36th best board game in the world. I don't know.
37th.
I don't know. It would probably be my top 37. Sorry, it would probably be my top 40 games that I own. I think almost definitely.
I remember obviously this is my second time, and I've enjoyed both games, because even though both games have been vastly different. But the one thing that I find is I don't know, I think, how much interaction you have with each other. It's
That's worker that's worker placement kind of.
Yeah, true.
Way it works, really, isn't it?
Well, but there's some games that get around that, right? That do add in more player interaction.
Architects
Does it well, and like I keep going back to this game I've been playing recently because it's obviously on my mind, which is Barrage, which has it's a worker placement board and a territory control board. I say it's a territory control board. I mean, it's so much more than that. It's this insane dam board where you've got water falling down and you're trying to build these industrial machines to generate power, which is how you sort of score points and income. But people can interrupt what you're trying to do by building dams above you or building power conduits in the middle of your situation, so you have to pay them to use their power conduits and all this kind of stuff. So it's got all this player interaction on the board, which is super interesting, and I really, really like that. And that's not to say that a worker placement game has to have a lot of player interaction for me to enjoy it. But
more often than not, they don't.
Well, that's exactly right, and I enjoy a lot of worker placement games, and a lot of Euro games, so it's definitely not a deal breaker for me. But I don't know, maybe it's just recently, or maybe it's because of the pandemic situation or whatever. But I've always valued that, I think, more than a lot of people that really enjoy these games. That's not to say I don't really enjoy them, but what I mean is I've always really valued player interaction. I really like it, and I think that particularly now, I'm probably feeling that even more keenly than I do normally.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Because for me, it's all about playing with another person. Because what's the difference? I don't know. It might have been Mike that said this. I can't remember. But it's like if you've got it where the game is just you're so isolated, then what's the difference between playing with you or playing with the robot?
There are some games where it completely and utterly feels like a competitive solo experience. I think, and I don't get that feeling from the majority of worker-based games, and I think this one actually does kind of give at the very least, a good imitation of player interaction, more so than most, because, I mean, the main player interaction in worker placement games, unless it's something like Architects, which has a built-in specific player interaction, is taking spaces that other people want. Yeah. And I actually think this one does it better than, not better necessarily, but I think it's a more intense player interaction with this one because of the way that you can because by blocking the space, you're actually making the action more expensive but better earlier, which is a really interesting trade-off.
Yes.
And at one point, as I said, referencing back to my second last turn again, at one point I really wanted you guys to fill up that TZolk'in wheel for me because I had the food and I just wanted to put one worker there and pay the 5 or 6 or 7, even 7 food. I was willing to pay it and just get straight on that wheel
to get the card.
To get to because and actually had I been able to do that, had you filled it up for me between the two of you, I would have had one extra worker to use, and he might have been able to get me the point that I would have needed to win it. So I think rather than just you've taken that place, now I can't have it, it's actually even more interesting than your average worker placer game, because as I said, taking a space from someone actually gives them access to a better space, which is just more expensive to take.
Yeah, it's not just you can't go there, because it's all about
the wheel is completely full, which is very unusual, but it's
very unusual, because that's very interesting about the wheel itself, isn't it? It's like it's constantly dynamic.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting. It's not like, I'm trying to think of that game that we played. Is it with the totem pole?
Oh, Netatanka.
And it's a bit like, that one is, if you take a spot, that's it. You just can't go there. Yeah,
Netatanka was just one worker place 101 with the interesting linking ability. I quite like the linking ability, but at the end of the day, it didn't do anything for me particularly.
Didn't do enough,
yeah, it didn't do enough, yeah. But I always appreciate a game that has a new mechanic or new twist on a mechanic.
So that's why I think I prefer this, because at least it makes that whole.
I definitely prefer this to Netatanka.
No, what I mean is the basic. It adds the level, doesn't it? It's not as basic. No, you can't go there. That's it. You go somewhere else. It adds the pain and reward dynamic, which is quite interesting, and it changes constantly.
Yes, and things constantly are not where you kind of expect them to be, so to speak.
Yeah, rather than you just can't go there, you've got to wait.
Would you be willing to try to get it in physical form, Mike, rather? Or has it put you off too much?
No, I think I would probably be interested in trying it in its physical manifestation, if only to see whether I like it more or not. To compare the digital and the physical, to see how much of an influence that was on my perspective. And again, it's not that I don't care for it, but yeah, I just found it very sort of very mathsy, like sort of mathsy to a degree that perhaps was not. I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it. This is purely subjective as well,
Yeah.
Hey, Les, you're right. Yeah, that's fair enough. A game being too mathy is a perfectly reasonable criticism to level at it.
But the thing is, I feel like I've enjoyed much more mathsy games. So I don't think it's the math in this game that puts me off. I think it's the way the math fits in with everything else that's going on. Something about the combination is something that I find puts me off it rather than brings me into it.
Yeah.
Which is peculiar, I suppose.
I'm
Because in
just
theory, there's a lot of stuff I like here. I particularly like, Chris, how well you've done having not unlocked a single worker. Because I hate worker placement games where you unlock workers and that's an obligation. I hate that.
Yeah.
I also like how you've got you and Michael have had quite distinct strategies, I think, and you've both done very well. So, there's clearly a broad array of possibilities here to pursue. So, there's theoretically nothing objectively. I think objectively, your only real criticism is that if you're not good at math, you might find this a bit difficult, or if maybe you find the dynamics of the cogs moving difficult to get your head around, you might find that an unpleasant obstacle rather than an enjoyable challenge. But I don't think objectively there's any sort of anything I can say that's not, because it's not an expensive game, is it, either? It's about 45 quid, right? So,
I think so, yeah.
I don't think it's a particularly dear game. So I think for that price point, given what you get and the fun gimmick of the turning gears, I think that it'd be impossible really not to recommend this to people who enjoy worker placement resource management games. I
would consider buying it, even.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
It is. I've just
Despite
checked two different retailers, and they both have it at 30.
Oh,
See, that's not expensive at all. I would totally buy that.
Just checking. Yes, another one. They don't have it in stock. Okay.
So,
but yeah, 30 is most. Yeah.
Sorry, in the physical game, do you actually have cogs that you have to turn?
Yeah, and so when you first get the game, you have to put it together. Not very complicated to do whatsoever. And the board is made up of a few jigsaw pieces. So once it's constructed,
that sounds fun.
You can unjigsaw it, and then I think you've got like two pieces, two like small pieces with one cog on them, which then can stack on top of each other. And the main piece then folds in such a way that the cogs are then like you got one cog here, and the main section of the board folds in on itself like that. So you got a cog on either side, and it all puts it. Yeah, so you only have to put it together one time, and the design of the board and the cogs is so that it's easy to put away and set up every time.
I wonder if it's the monuments thing. I'm thinking maybe I've just got this sort of negative reaction to the monuments thing,
Like it's one of the major ways that you score points.
Well, I think my problem is that I'm building my strategy each time a lot around the monuments, and each time I've been pipped to the monument I want to get, like sort of at the last minute, and so.
But you could also win by focusing solely on religion and crystal skulls. It's a lot of points.
That's what I mean. I said earlier. I think that there's a lot of viable strategies here, and the game has proven that. So I think it's just maybe a very sort of specific thing to what I'm trying to do, And perhaps if I was focusing less on the monuments, I would be less bothered about having. I would feel less blasé about it. I'd feel more like my efforts were being rewarded. And it's completely my own fault for losing track of those monuments each time, or perhaps it's my own fault for assuming I could get the 2 that I wanted, right? I'm just thinking about Teotihuacan and whether there's something similar to the monuments, i.e. this idea that, because, the monuments represent essentially 5 endgame scoring conditions, and if you build a strategy around getting one that you then don't get, that can really throw you off, right? And then you're just kind of trying to make the best of a bad situation. And it's on you to make sure you get the one you need and to track what your opponents are doing, But I did notice that in both cases, when you took that one monument from me, Michael, I think that those 2 monuments seemed to be generally really good. Like a monument that rewards you for every monument on the table, and another monument that rewards you for every worker you've unlocked. Both are kind of rewarding you for doing things that you need to do to win anyway, or other players need to do to win.
Like bonus on top of a bonus.
A bonus on top of doing something that's already good to do. Whereas,
I agree. Michael should have his points deducted for that reason.
No, I don't think that that's the case. But what I mean is just that, I've got 2 monuments in this game, but, one of them is clearly very good. It's 2 points for every monument that I've built and building that I've built, right? And which is okay, but the one that rewards you for getting points for the monuments everyone built is clearly better. I say clearly better. It's better. It's probably better because you're not then. It allows you to be more flexible, right? Because you don't have to build those monuments to score points, but you could. But whereas the one that gives me 4 points for every green building I've got, then it's sort of like, now I have to get green buildings in order to capitalize on this monument, And if I didn't have a strategy around that, that's basically useless to me. And they are randomized at the start. So I guess basically if, maybe my problem is simply that I've been sort of focused on this monument strategy too much. And what I really need to do now that I know the game better and the monuments that could come out is sort of look at what's available and say, well, do I really think this strategy will fly with this particular setup? But I think something doesn't quite sit right with me about how important they are to endgame scoring, and yet how sort of different and random they might be.
It's interesting what you say about what you get at the 4 tiles that you get at the start as well, and depending on what you pick, it depends on what you got given. Like right at the start, I got 2 that really worked together because I got the extra worker and the tile that says I don't have to feed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got really lucky, and that's why you won. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's nice when your starting setup leads you into a viable strategy,
Yeah.
And I didn't have any tiles that sort of comboed like that, actually, at all.
I didn't have a combo like that, but I had two of my 4 gave me a jump start on 2 different god tracks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go gods.
Yeah, whereas I had.
I saw the monument. I saw the monuments. Yeah. There were 2 monuments. Sorry, 2 monuments related to gods, and I was like, solid. 2 monuments related to gods. I have 2 starting tiles that give me a head start. Sounds like a good strategy.
Which is fair. Like I think my tiles were mostly just resources, and then one gave me a head start on the top technology track, and I think the others were just resources. One gave me a crystal skull, which maybe I could have taken to get an early lead on Chichen Itza. That might have been a smart thing to do. And so perhaps that's my fault for, instead of looking at the starting tiles and going, hey, I can get a crystal skull here and be the first one into Chichen Itza and get the maximum points there, I thought, well, I'm not doing crystal skull strategy, so I'm not going to take that tile. Which is, so perhaps it's just because I was sort of so fixated on making my strategy work that, which is to an extent the kind of puzzle I like to solve. But I think maybe in this case I'm just trying to force a strategy that I wasn't set up to manifest in this particular game. I don't know.
Yeah.
We all enjoy it at different amounts for different reasons. That's what you should take away from this.
Well, like I said, though, objectively, I can't. I don't think I can criticize anything particularly about it, other than what I said previously.
It's a well put together game for the most part, and I really enjoy it. I've played it quite a few times, and I will hopefully play it again.
I mean, I've enjoyed both games for both.
Sorry to interrupt you, Michael. Just real quick.
Okay.
Triple L. Yeah, the corn I was talking about earlier. Is it paprika? Is paprika really spicy?
No.
No, it's cayenne pepper then.
Yeah.
It's cayenne pepper, not paprika. Sorry, it's got to have a kick to it. Triple L's just saying you should put some chili peppers on that corn.
That's it. It is cayenne pepper.
It's cayenne
You're
pepper.
totally right.
Yeah.
It's because it's because it's the same.
It's because they're both red-colored spices.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, not paprika, which is a bit sweet. Cayenne pepper, which is spicy.
Spicy.
You can get hot paprika, says Heggers.
You can. I know. Throw both on.
Anyway, enough of these tangents. Back to Michael's thoughts on the game.
Oh no, I can't remember.
You would think you were just saying you enjoy both your plays.
I think I did. I mean, one we lost horribly badly, and one I ended up winning luckily by a point.
Horribly badly still beat me.
We both did bad. But I feel they don't know this, but you only just came behind me by 2 points, and you were already on like -11. So I feel you actually did better. The score just didn't reflect it.
I don't know. I think my strategies are fundamentally flawed. You know, I certainly would have been a lot closer to you two if I didn't have that -7.
Yeah.
You know, and I have got more than enough food in the end game to have fed those people, so that's clearly just a kind of mismanagement of timing. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, my end game resources are only worth. Not
4
worth
points.
Yeah. 4 points. So actually, it would be net gain of 3 then. So it'd still be pretty far behind.
There you go. Third time lucky. There's a landslide victory in there for you somewhere.
There is.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Time.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've suffered two big defeats, but I don't feel inclined to play it again. I'm definitely going to have to convince myself to do it for academic purposes, I think.
I'm sure when the pandemic's over, I'll invite you over. We'll play it in here in real life, and Deborah can trounce us all.
Oh no, I've won now. Deborah's got no chance.
I'll tell you said that.
Hager says best 3 out of 5. I really don't want to play TZolk'in again. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow about it, but you know. And whereas if you were like, "Shall we play TZolk'in?" I'd be like, "Yes, I'm all over it." And you know, it's a very similar game, so it's TZolk'in's more complex.
I look forward to teaching it to me.
Because you even said, because I said, I'd like to play it, and you were like, whoa, Michael, it is very complicated.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just, I don't want to teach it online, but I'm going to have to. Because I told Chris I would. Teaching online is harder, I think.
It is much harder. Yeah, I found that too.
Yeah. Anyway, I think there we have it. That's TZolk'in, the Mayan calendar. And, you know, we'll just have to see what the future holds for our continuing Daniel Tashini Mondays.
Could it be TZolk'in? You'll have to wait and see.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed watching it, my friend. And
thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us. If you like this video, please do leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy the content, tell a friend or check out the Patreon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you later, guys.
See you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.